Welcome to your ACCA Management Accounting course. My name is Karen Wallace and I'm a subject matter expert at BPP. This is an introduction to your Management Accounting course and I'd like to cover two things with you in this introduction. I'd firstly like to look at the Management Accounting syllabus with you and then introduce you to the structure of the exam. Let's firstly look at your Management Accounting syllabus. There are 6 areas in the Management Accounting syllabus. Syllabus Area A looks at explaining the nature, source and purpose of management information. In this part of the syllabus, we will look at what management accounting is, why it's important and where the information comes from. We'll start to look at cost classification and behaviour and different ways to present information to management. Syllabus Area B then looks to move on at explaining and analysing data analysis and statistical techniques. In this part of the syllabus, we'll start to look at different methods of sampling, some forecasting techniques such as the high-low method and linear regression. We'll look at how to summarise and analyse data using statistical techniques such as the standard deviation, expected values and normal distribution. In Syllabus Area C, we look at explaining and applying cost accounting techniques. So here we start to use some of the key cost accounting techniques in management accounting, such as absorption costing and marginal costing. In Syllabus Area D, we'll look at preparing budgets for planning and control. So we'll look at the cash budget, the sales budget and the capital expenditure budget. That will then move nicely on to Syllabus Area E, where we will compare actual costs with standard costs and look at analysing any variances. In this part of the syllabus, we look to see what actually happened within the business compared to what we expected to happen at the planning stage. Standard costing and variance analysis is a key area of management accounting. We'll cover it in this paper, but you will also see it covered in other papers throughout your ACCA studies. The final area of the syllabus, Syllabus Area F, looks at explaining and applying performance measurement techniques. It enables us to monitor business performance. In this part of the syllabus, we'll look at techniques such as ratio analysis to look at the performance of a business overall. Okay, now that we're familiar with the syllabus for management accounting, let's move on and look at the format of the exam. There are 2 sections to your management accounting exam. Section A comprises 35 objective testing questions worth 2 marks each. And Section A can come from any of the 6 syllabus areas that we've just discussed. An objective testing question can take various forms, so it could be a multiple choice question where there are 4 options and you're asked to select the correct one option. It could be a multiple response question where maybe you're asked to select 2 correct responses for maybe a selection of 4 or 5. It could be a number entry where you're asked to do a calculation and then type in the number, or it could be a drop-down list where you have to select the correct option from a list available in the exam. So there will be 35 objective testing questions worth 2 marks each in Section A of the paper. Section B of the paper comprises 3 multiple task questions worth 10 marks each. And the multiple task questions will be based on a mini case scenario. We tend to see 3 to 4 questions within each multiple task question. So those 3 to 4 questions can be worth anything between 1 to 4 marks each. So you will get 3 multiple task questions. Each will have its own individual mini case scenario, and in relation to each mini case scenario, you would expect to see 3 to 4 specific questions on that scenario. The questions will also be in objective test format, so they could take any of the forms that we discussed from section A of the paper. The big difference between section A and section B is that section A can examine all 6 areas of the syllabus. However, section B will focus only on syllabus areas D, E and F. So therefore your multiple task questions will come from the budgeting, standard costing and variance analysis, and performance measurement areas of the syllabus. The exam lasts for 2 hours and the pass mark is 50%. I hope you find this introduction to your ACCA Management Accounting course useful. Thank you for listening and good luck with your studies.